guys, again I am Engineer Benong. Okay, so let me discuss or differentiate different type of lines. The first one is that we have parallel lines. Previously, I have told you that parallel lines are the lines that never intersect. And the characteristic with parallel lines is that their slopes are equal. And dahil nga wala silang intersection, yung angle natin is equal to 0 degrees. Kapag parallel lines, ang system na meron tayo ay system that has no solution. Thus, that system is called inconsistent. Okay? Next is the intersecting lines. Intersecting lines nga ay yung mga lines na nagpapanagpo or may tagpuan. At special type ng intersecting lines is what we call the perpendicular lines. So, this type of lines are meeting at a certain angle, to be specific 90 degrees. And what is the relationship between the slopes of two lines that are perpendicular / orthogonal? Well, this is the relationship. M1 is equal to -1 over M2. Or the slope of the first line is equal to the negative inverse or the negative reciprocal of the other line. Okay? Next, we have the the coincident lines. Pag sinabi natin coincident, let's say this is line 1. This is line 1. At mag-drawing ulit ako ng isang linya, this is line 2. So what can you say about coincident lines? These are lines that are overlapping. Okay? And when you have coincident lines, you have infinite number of solution. Kasi dito, sa perpendicular lines, may intersection tayo at yung point na yun yung solution natin. Kasi dun sila nag-intersect. Eh kapag coincident lines, di ba dito nag-intersect sila? Tsaka dito din. Okay? So, we can conclude that there are infinite number of solutions. Kung ang parallel lines, nagpo-provide siya ng isang inconsistent system, ang coincident lines, nagpo-produce siya ng isang dependent system. Okay? So, palatandaan, coincident lines, overlapping, nagpapatong, or naglalapat. Next, guys, is with the characteristic of coincident lines. Yung ratio ng A1 over A2, B1 over B2, at C1 over C2 ay constant lang. Okay? Then, let's move forward to concurrent lines. Kapag sinabi natin concurrent lines, this is the condition wherein three non-parallel lines are intersecting at a common and finite point. So, meron kang tatlong linya, let's say line 1, line 2, and line 3, na hindi sumakto sa drawing, and line 3. Yan. Diba? Malinaw na sa drawing, nag-intersect sila at a common point. So, kapag ganyan, ang tawag natin dyan ay concurrent lines. Okay? Paano mo malalaman na yung tatlo mong linya ay concurrent or nagkikita-kita sa iisang point? We have to check the number of, we have to check the determinant. Okay? Pag kinuha mo yung determinant, dapat equal sa 0, at kapag equal po yun sa 0, yung lines natin ay concurrent. But, take note, using the standard form, di ba yung sa standard form naka-equate sa C? Ililipat mo ngayon yung C sa left-hand equation and i-equate mo sa 0 bago mo ilagay dito sa pagkuha mo ng determinant, bago mo ilagay sa matrix. So, those are the ideas about parallel lines, perpendicular, coincident, and concurrent lines. Review lang. Parallel lines, ito yung mga lines na never magtatagpo. Equal po yung slope. Perpendicular lines, ito naman is a special type of intersecting lines na nagkikita at 90 degrees. And this is the relationship of their slope. Next, when we say coincident lines, ito yung mga linyang nagpapatong or nag-overlap at ang napoproduce niyang system ay dependent at meron siyang infinite number of solution. Concurrent lines, ito naman po yung tatlong linya na hindi parallel at nagkikita sa iisang common at finite point. Okay? So, those are the ideas about different types of lines. So, please copy. Hello guys, let me discuss different equations of the lines. The first equation that we have is the so-called standard form, that is ax plus by equals c, wherein a and b are coefficients of x and y. Next is the slope-intercept form, y is equal to mx plus b. Okay? Using the standard form ax plus by equals c, by is equal to negative ax plus c. And then, i-divide ko both sides by, or i-multiply ko both sides by 1 over b. So, I have here y is equal to negative a over dx plus c over b. Or, di ba kamukha siya ng y equals mx plus b, small letter b. So, we can say that the slope is simply negative a over b, and the intercept, small letter b, is just simply c over b. So, we have another formula for slope which is negative a over b. Next is the point-intercept form. Magagamit mo ito kapag binigyan ka ng isang point at ng slope. That is y minus y sub 1 equals m quantity x minus x sub 1. Next, guys, is the intercept form. That is x over a plus y over b equals 1. Ano ba kapag sinabi natin intercept form? So, given that this is the Cartesian plane, and mag-drawing ako dito ng line, okay? Let's say this is point A0, and this is point 0B. So, yung A tsaka B, yun yung mga points kung saan nag-intercept yung ating coordinate axis dun sa ating line. So, doon nakatagpo ng ating linya yung ating y-axis at x-axis. Hence, the name intercept form. Then, you also have the normal form x cosine theta plus y sine theta minus rho equals 0. Pero hindi naman po ito masyadong ginagamit. Meron din tayong tinatawag na two-point intercept form kung saan walang given na m at kukuhain mo pa, your equation will be like this. Y minus y sub 1, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, multiplied by x minus x1. Ito po yung two-point intercept form because we are utilizing 2 points. The x1, y1, and the point y2, x2, y2. Pero still, di ba, ito naman is formula lang ng slope. Kaya hindi ka po masyadong nahihirapan. Knowing the equations of the line, it will be easier for you to decide kung aling equation yung gagamitin mo, depende sa problem na tinatanong sa inyo. So, please copy. Okay, guys. Hi guys, so let us start solving different problems on analytic geometry. So let me read the first question. Find the equation of the line passing through 2, 2 and is perpendicular to y-axis. Find the equation of the line passing through 2, 2 and is perpendicular to y-axis. So the condition is that yung line must be passing the point 2, 2 and is perpendicular to y-axis. So this one means perpendicular to y-axis. So in analytic geometry, you should be able to draw the problem or to illustrate the problem kasi minsan, yung drawing itself, solution na po yun. So let's say this is the y-axis and this is the positive x-axis. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Nagpa-pass through point 2, 2 daw. So, di ba ito yung point 2, 2? At perpendicular daw sa y-axis. Di ba pag perpendicular, dapat may angle kang mapaform na 90 degrees. So, ito na po yung linya natin, and by drawing itself, pwede kong sabihin na ang equation na to ay y equals 2. So, may sagot na po tayo. Pero, let us still prove that mathematically. Okay? First consideration is that kapag meron kang perpendicular lines, the slope, the relationship of the slope is that m1 is equal to negative inverse of m2 or negative reciprocal of m2. Okay? Sabihin natin, ito yung slope ng linya nating hinahanap, and this one is the slope of the y-axis. Okay? Ano ba ang slope ng y-axis? Diba yan ay isang vertical line? Tama ba? At kapag may vertical line ka nga, ang iyong slope is undefined or simply infinity. So 1, negative 1 over infinity. So any number divided by infinity is equal to 0. So meron ka ng slope ng line na pinapahanap sa'yo. Okay? And then use the slope-intercept form. The point-intercept form. That is y minus y sub 1 equals m x minus x sub 1. Okay? Saan ka kukuha ng y1 tsaka x1? Eh di dun po sa sinabing point kung saan nadaan yung linya or dumadaan yung linya. That is point 2, 2. So that is y minus 2 equals 0, x minus 2. Okay? And visibly, this will become equal, or this will be equal to 0. So you have y minus 2 equals 0, or y equals 2. Yan na. So as you can see, by illustration, we have an answer, and mathematically na-prove natin na yun nga pala yung answer. Okay? Pero kung maayos naman yung pagkakadrawing mo, kahit hindi mo na isolve yan mathematically. So, ganun lang pong kadali yung first problem. Kung nakita nyo, pinanghawakan ko lang yung idea about perpendicular lines and about the principles of slopes. So, it will be better for you to solve problems kung may alam ka sa mga principles na yun. Kasi if not, mahihirapan kang i-analyze po talaga yung problems. Okay? So, moving on to the second problem. What is the relationship between the lines 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals 0 and the line 4x minus 6y minus 9 equals 0? What is the relationship between the lines 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals 0 and the line 4x minus 6y minus 9 equals 0? So we have choices: intersecting lines, parallel lines, perpendicular lines, or none of the above. So let us check the slopes para masabi natin kung siya ay perpendicular baga or perpendicular or parallel or intersecting lines. Okay? So 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals 0 and 4x minus 6y minus 9 equals 0. So, kung titingnan ko to, di ba, ang slope nito, sabihin natin ito yung line 1, ang slope niyan is negative a over b. So, that is negative 2 all over negative 3. Ang slope natin is equal to 2/3. Next, i-check natin yung slope ng line 2 natin. So, m2 is equal to negative a over b. So that is negative 4 divided by negative 6. So that is also equal to 2/3. Okay? And since m1 is equal to m2, I can say that this is a parallel line. Parallel lines. Kasi the slopes are equal. Okay? So again, ginamit ko lang naman po yung principle about parallel lines. Another thing, you could use your calculators. So, mode 5 5, 1. So, mode equation, option 1. 2 equations, 2 unknowns. Ginagamit po kasi ito para makuha mo yung intersection ng lines. So, i-type mo lang sa calculus 2 equals negative 3, negative 4. Kasi naka-equate tong ax plus by equals c. Naka-equate po sa c, hindi sa 0. So, 4, negative 6, positive 9. Math error po yung nalabas. Kapag math error po yung lumabas, ibig sabihin lang nun guys, is that walang intersection. At anong lines nga ang walang intersection? Parallel lines. Isa pang characteristic guys ng parallel lines is that 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals 0. And then 4x minus 6y minus 9 equals 0. Yung second equation, multiply ko both sides ng 1/2 or i-reduce ko into lowest terms. This is 2x minus 3y minus 9 over 2 equals 0. Now, what can you notice about the coefficients of A1, A2, about B1 and B2? Diba, A1 which is 2 and A2 which is also 2, they are equal. Tama po ba? Next, with regards to the coefficients of B, negative 3 and negative 3, they are also equal. So we can say that our lines are parallel if A1 is equal to A2 and if B1 is equal to B2. So this is another characteristic of parallel lines. So as of now, please copy.